Kaylin Thompson.
And I'm Sam Sides.
In 2013, Krista Dolash came up with an idea that has grown into a fully fledged business. Cedar Valley Today's Alicia Elms has more on the story.
Krista Dolash is the owner and founder of Root Makeup, an organic makeup company that strives to keep the products all natural with no extra ingredients. Dolash originally founded the company in 2013 with a simple promise to keep her ingredients natural.
It just started as a hobby. I was making my own foundation after researching the terrible ingredients.
Krista Dolash is the owner and founder of Root Makeup, an organic makeup company that strives to keep the products all natural with no extra ingredients. Dolash originally founded the company in 2013 with a simple promise to keep her ingredients natural.
It just started as a hobby. I was making my own foundation after researching the terrible ingredients found in my current foundation that I thought was natural and healthy for you. And from there, it's grown into a full line of makeup and skincare, hair care, and all that fun stuff.
Now, 3.5 years later, Dolash's company is as strong as ever. The stores can be located at 100 East Bremer Avenue in Waverly and 116 Main Street in Cedar Falls. Dolash also has plans to open a third store in mid-February at 115 South Dubuque Street in Iowa City. Dolash says that she's excited for all the store has accomplished and loves seeing what each new day brings.
I love that every day is something different. It really is fun to be able to connect with people and work with customers every day.
This is one small business that has really taken root.
For more information about Root, you can visit their website at rootpretty.com or follow them on Instagram and Twitter.
Well, for folks in the Cedar Valley, yesterday was a great day to be a Cubs fan. The Cedar Valley Sportsplex was filled with Northside pride as part of the Chicago Cubs World Championship Trophy Tour. Fans had the opportunity to get their pictures taken with the trophy that the world had been waiting 108 years for. Hundreds of Cubs fans, including Wartburg student Jenna Branneman, went out to see the trophy.
Trophy was pretty amazing. You kind of go up there in awe. You kind of have to step back and realize this is the trophy that they held. They celebrated around. They took wherever they went. They paraded it through the streets of Chicago. And it's pretty cool to see that right in front of your eyes.
The trophy travels to the iCubs House, Principal Park, later on today. Last night, the Waverly Public Library held an event to help ease parents' stress in planning Disney vacations. Disney travel agent Rebecca Mitchell gave advice to parents planning a Disney vacation. Mitchell talked about the best times to travel to Disney World, the new wristbands, and more. Mitchell said she wants to prompt people to do their research before booking a Disney trip. Parents took notes and asked questions throughout the hour-long session. This was the Waverly Public Library's first Disney trip planning event. The library will have an Amtrak travel event on Thursday, February 9th at 6:30 p.m. Wartburg professor Mariah Bergen will lead that event. Now let's take a look at your local weather.
Students who are interested in learning more about applying to live in the residence on Wartburg's campus can attend an open house on Thursday, February 2nd from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. It will take place in the residence first floor lounge. Interested students can come and see a suite, ask questions, find roommates, and even enjoy some treats. Applications will be available on the Info Center starting today, Wednesday, February 1st, and the deadline for those applications is Sunday, February 26th. Each suite connects with a community partner, and students contribute 6 to 10 hours of community service each month. Students can direct questions to Kristen Teague Torres. And Aaron Carter will be returning back to the Cedar Valley. Carter will perform at Spicoli's and the Reverb Rock Garden in Waterloo on Saturday, February 18th. Many local fans remember the last time Carter was in the Cedar Valley when he performed at Wartburg College on April 26, 2016. During his trip to Waverly, Carter interacted with fans and students during the day and even brought some on stage. Carter even had time to stop by the Wartburg softball doubleheader that day. Tickets are still available for his Waterloo performance. You can buy them on Spicoli's website. They are $15 in advance or $20 at the door. Fans can also attend a meet and greet with Carter for $65. And after the break, a set of twins accomplished a feat that seems impossible. Stay with us.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. The whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
That's
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
The Summer Twins achieve an almost impossible feat. Early on Saturday's women's basketball action between the Simpson Storm and the Wartburg Knights, there was a very special moment for Knight guards, twins Katie and Christy Summer. On the first basket of the game, Katie drove and passed the ball to Christy, who then hit a three-pointer. That basket was Christy's 150th career made three and gave Katie 300 assists for her career. The Twins are the 6th and 3rd players, respectively, to reach those milestones. Wartburg would go on to win that game, 80-62. For the season, Katie is top 15 in the country in both assists and assists per game, and Christy is 16th overall in made threes. The Knights play again tonight on the road against the Loris Dewhawks. In the last matchup between the two teams, Wartburg won 73-55.
President Trump plans to continue at least one executive order signed by his predecessor, Barack Obama. The White House says Trump will maintain a 2014 executive order protecting federal employees from anti-LGBTQ discrimination. In a statement, the White House says Trump is respectful and supportive of LGBTQ rights and is determined to protect the rights of all Americans. The 2014 order extends protections against discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. And Denver Community School District cross-country coach Sandy Sabelka has been chosen for a special honor. Sabelka was selected as the 2017 Character Counts Coach of the Year by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. In the 2016 season, Sabelka guided the Cyclones girls team to a 5th place finish at the state tournament. Grace Beck had the best time for Denver at 20 minutes and 39.6 seconds, which was the 19th best time overall. Sabelka will be honored during the girls state basketball tournament, and the honor will be given to Sabelka during a halftime of the second game on Friday, March 3rd. And new entries for a dog show are being added. The Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show is adding some new breeds to its lineup this year. The American Hairless Terrier, the Saluki, and the Pumi are all allowed to compete. The program will also feature cats for the first time. Dogs are judged on agility and obedience, among other categories. The show takes place February 11th, 13th, and 14th in New York City.
The Waterloo Police Department and Cedar Valley Crime Stoppers are asking for the public's help. According to the Waterloo Police Department, they are investigating a report of fraud at Walmart. And as part of their investigation, they would like to speak with the individuals in these pictures. Individuals were observed leaving in a pictured car. You see that right there. Anyone with information is asked to call the Waterloo Police Department at 319-291-4340, extension 7, or the Cedar Valley Crime Stoppers at 855-300-TIPS. Tips may also be left at www.cvcrimestop.com, and they can also be sent with TipSoft or by texting the word CEDAR plus the information to crimes. Text STOP to opt out at any time. Text HELP for any information, and a cash reward for that is available.
So a lot of ways to contact them. A high school student in Kansas is getting a lot of attention from all over the world, and it's all because he turned a school locker into a soda vending machine. Let's take a look.
Blake Hawkins is a senior at Valley Center High. He's the student body president and loves to build things.
When I was younger, I used to play with Legos, and it's just kind of built upon itself.
One day, walking back from lunch, he looked at a locker and had an idea.
I really wanted to challenge myself, see if I could do that.
His idea? He calls it the soda locker. For 75 cents, you can get yourself one of 2 drinks.
How about a Mountain Dew? Press the button, and down on the bottom, a can falls out.
He told a few friends about it, and that's all it took. In just a few hours, he says everyone knew about it, and he was selling 6 cans between classes.
I think most of it was the novelty that you're buying a pop from a vending machine inside of a locker.
Word also spread to administrators. One assistant principal found out, went to the locker and took pictures. Not to get him in trouble, but to Snapchat it to friends. He since had to shut it down because it violates 2 school rules. But he's working with the administration to set something up at the school where he can sell something and then donate the money to a club or program. But his story does not end there. He entered his plans into a contest. To get more votes, he posted it to Imager.
I woke up, and I guess my Imager post had gotten a lot of upvotes, and by the end of that day, I got over 500,000 views just in a day.
From there, the Daily Mail did a story on him. That's been shared nearly 3,000 times, and the Discovery Channel contacted him as well.
It's just shocking. I don't really know what to do. I mean, I never thought I'd ever experience anything like this.
This may just be the beginning for this high school senior. He plans to go to Wichita State, study electrical engineering, then one day own his own business, maybe selling the invention he made inside his high school locker.
Around.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid. A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close. I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us. But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words. These are not my words. These are not my words.
Here's what's trending in the Cedar Valley. The Wartburg women's basketball team continues to climb in the national rankings. After a successful couple weeks of basketball, the Knights have moved up to number 11 in the coaches poll and 13 in the D3Hoops.com poll. Since their one conference loss to Luther, the Knights have gone on a 3-game winning streak. All 3 of those wins were by double-digit margins. The Knights play tonight at Loris at 6 p.m., and you can catch that on KWAR. And today is National Signing Day for Division I college football. Iowa, Iowa State, and UNI are all preparing. UNI has already landed its first recruit, linebacker Chris Kolarevic from Traverse City, Michigan. The signing day events will continue throughout the day today, and for updates, you can check out all the 3 teams' social media pages. And yesterday was United Way Day on the Hill. Cedar Valley United Way shared United Ways of Central Iowa video on Facebook using the hashtag #LiveUnited. United Ways of Iowa was able to share their 2017 legislative priorities in education, income, and health with Governor Terry Branstad. And 1 Million Cups Cedar Valley is an event that allows people to engage with local business owners and learn about new startups in the area. It happens every first Wednesday of the month, and today's event will focus on following your strengths. It starts at 8:30 a.m. and is held at the Waterloo Center for the Arts, located at 225 Commercial Street in Waterloo. This event is free and open to the public. Now let's take it back to Sam at the desk for some more local and national news.
Students are encouraged to sign up for the candlelight dinner hosted by the V-Day campaign. Sign-ups will be in the Mensa on Wednesday, February 1st, that's today, and tomorrow, February 2nd, during dinner time. The candlelight dinner will take place on February 8th, next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. in the Heritage Ballroom. And the V-Day campaign will discuss their organization while students, faculty, and staff talk over dinner. The cost for students with a board plan is $2. You can pay with cash or in points. Off-board students can also attend by paying $10 at the time of sign-up. Special dietary considerations will be taken into account. Former President George H.W. Bush is out of the hospital. His spokesperson says the 92-year-old was released Monday from Houston Methodist Hospital. He was admitted more than 2 weeks ago with a respiratory issue related to pneumonia. Bush spent several days in intensive care to treat the issue. His wife, former First Lady Barbara Bush, was also at the same hospital for bronchitis. She was released last week after a course of antibiotics. We'll be right back after this.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid. A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close. I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us. But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words. These are not my words. These are not my words.
Wake sun, wake the sun.
Here at Wartburg College, even February can be election season. Joining me this morning is current student body vice president Hannah Creed to talk more about the upcoming elections. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
So the 4 positions up for election are president, VP, treasurer, and recorder. What exactly do those entail?
The president position and the president and vice president run together as one ticket. So the president will work for communication between like the administration and staff. And he or she will also like take care of the executive team communication and make sure they're running in order and everything's going all right there. The vice president takes care of the weekly meetings for Senate. They also plan outfly, the semi-formal. They're also in charge of elections and just kind of they're technically like the president of Senate, so they work with Senate communication and senators, that kind of thing, between the exec team and senators. And then the recorder works with communication between the senators and the rest of our constituents and the Wartburg community. They work on emails and boards, poster boards, that kind of thing. And then treasurer works with money, obviously, with like allocations for student organizations, supplemental requests. They work with our own budget and make sure that's in order and everything is good with that.
Okay, so applications for those candidacies are due tomorrow. Anyone can apply, correct?
Yep.
You don't have to be in Senate. So what does that process entail? How does one go about doing that?
Well, our applications are on Info Center, and there's a link on the left-hand side for each of the positions. They're all a little bit different, the president and vice president ones together, and they kind of explain just a few questions about their leadership styles, conflict management, just all the types of things that they'll need to be sure they can do in order to fill these positions. And then the recorder and treasurer have a few more specific to their department, so communication for the recorder and obviously treasurer duties, working with money for the treasurer.
So there's a mandatory meeting for all interested and all applicants. Can you give us some information on that?
Yeah, so that's kind of about elections, and we'll talk about what's in our bylaws, all the things they can and can't do, where they can put posters up, how much buttons cost, and where to go for posters, that kind of thing. And they all get a budget too, so for treasurer and recorder, they have $25 given to them by the Senate budget, and then they can match that $25 with their own money as well. And for president and vice president, together they have $50 from Senate and $50 that they can spend with their own. So we just kind of go over that, answer any questions they have. Yeah.
And that's tomorrow at 7, right?
Yep, in the Hub conference room.
Okay. So I guess as the current vice president, what have been some of your favorite experiences?
I've enjoyed working with the senators, getting to know them a lot more. We've had a really good freshman class this year, so it's good to meet those first years, and I've learned a lot from them about what Senate can improve on, and even this semester we've got a few new senators as people have studied abroad and graduated, that kind of thing, and just learning from them a lot more than I can learn just from myself. So it's good working with a team, and also with the executive team, I've learned so much from them, and just learning about all the different leadership styles we have. And we have a few introverts, a few extroverts, so just getting to work together with them, I'm definitely going to miss that. So.
Great. Well, thanks so much once again for coming in. Get your applications in if you're interested. We're due tomorrow once again, and we'll be right back after this.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you're beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. The whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Thanks.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Ben Affleck will no longer be directing the upcoming superhero movie, The Batman. He is still on tap to play the Caped Crusader and produce the film, but in a statement, Affleck said, "It has become clear that I cannot do both jobs to the level that they require." Affleck's first go as the Dark Knight was in the movie Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. It brought in more than $870 million around the world, and Affleck's next run as Batman will come in November's Justice League, which sees the hero paired up with Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and The Flash. It's unclear who will direct The Batman, but in his statement, Affleck said that he is looking for a partner.
And Justin Buck is firing up a brick oven pizza restaurant. Buck's Urban Pie restaurant is scheduled to open next week, just in time for Valentine's Day. Urban Pie will be located at 200 State Street in Cedar Falls. It will be the final ground floor commercial tenant filling out the commercial space at the 200 State Street building. Buck and his partners liked the River Place location and specifically a plaza planned just north of 200 State, adjacent to their restaurant space. You can learn more about them from their website at www.urbanpiecf.com.
We chose fast fire pizza concept. There is a lot of interest in it as far as the East Coast and the West Coast, but we didn't see a lot of it here in the Midwest, specifically in this location.
In today's top stories, we're looking at Root Makeup in Waverly. People in the Cedar Valley got to see the Cubs trophy come through, and the Summer Twins achieved a new milestone in their basketball careers.
On that subject, make sure to tune in to KWAR tonight for a basketball doubleheader, 6 and 8 o'clock. Tyler French and John Mowinkle will be traveling to Loris for the call on that one.
So thanks so much for watching Cedar Valley today.
Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for more Cedar Valley content. Have a great day, Cedar Valley.